going on, guys? Rain Zeus bringing you the third episode of the Progression to PvP series. There isn't too much eventful that happened in the series. There's a few cool things, a few small things, but we're just going to hop right into the content. So, just finished up the Maple Fire Staff Nirnhond out of the way that was sent to me by Orion, and knocked out the Sword too in the same day. So those are two big tier items that are out of the way that we're gonna need later for builds and stuff. So that's a huge milestone to get those two Nirnhond weapons out of the way. So I figured I'd finish up deconstructing all this stuff that was sent to me by Bostic and get that out of the way. I know this is unrelated to the series, but I ended up getting the Arena Gladiator costume on my NA tune. So that was huge. I've been wanting this costume for a long time, so I apologize for putting this in here, but I thought it was huge and I thought it was a big deal because like I've been wanting this costume for such a long time, and I just think it looks so cool, and I just think it's a good milestone to look for as far as progression overall. But I ended up doing a daily dungeon, and this was City of Ash 2, I think, and I know it's on easy mode, but I don't know, it went a lot easier than I expected it. You know, like previously grinding City of Ash 2 on Vet on NA, which I did ages ago, was fucking miserable. And this went a lot easier than I really expected it to go, even though it was on easy. So I mean, but it being on easy really isn't, you know, it's not saying anything's difficult, but for not having any CP and, you know, using training gear and stuff, like, I don't know, like I said, my expectations were just set a little bit too low, I guess, for myself or my ability to complete some sorts of content. So like, if you guys are, you know, doubting yourself as far as progressing your account towards the things that you want, the worst thing that you could do is fail. I mean, you can always do it again. It isn't like you can't go back in and, you know, do the content over again and give it another shot. So don't give up. I mean, it can be a struggle sometimes, but eventually you'll get it. So, but I ended up getting some more rider training out of the way. We're up to 16 now, so we're still miserably slow. Logged into finally got it, the 100k daily rewards just for logging in. So this is a huge deal. 100k is a lot of money for me right now, because, you know, that goes towards a lot of things that I can get later on. And right now I'm just saving my money and doing research while I can, logging in every day to do my BG dailies and stuff. And like daily dungeons, I mean, those are huge XP bonuses to progress CP, and that's pretty much all I've been doing, you know, every day to get that stuff out of the way. But I ended up selling some Lorcan's tiers, and later on in the video I sold some more tiers. So I think all in all we're up to right at 130 CP. Here's another daily BG that I got out of the way. It wasn't too bad. My team was very strong. Here's Orion 6 coming in for another save. I still haven't used these yet. I'll probably save this for further content later on the line, but he sent me the ingredients and materials for getting 50 alchemy, which is, you know, huge for those alchemy passes for using a potion. But like I said, all in all, I think we're up to a little bit over 300k altogether. So the it's stacking up over time, and we're making huge amounts of progress overall. I mean, for not really doing much, that's a big deal. I mean, I pretty much just passively log in on EU to do the dailies and, you know, have a little bit of fun, buy and sell some stuff, and do rider training on both my accounts along with the research. So it's like, for not devoting a lot of time into doing something, you can still do stuff passively, if that makes sense. So like, you always need to be, you know, researching stuff, because that stuff comes in handy later, and those researches, they take a while to get done. I mean, I think that one sword just for a few traits is like 2 days, and eventually, especially without passes, which I'm going to end up having to grind skill points on my crafter just to get for the crafting dailies and, you know, improving stuff and researching more than one thing at a time. So that's going to make a big difference. Now I can start to tell a big difference as far as, you know, getting used to playing with, you know, pretty shitty gear, because I was in that fight with this 3-man for a while. I cut the clip short, but I was fighting them for a while, and I mean, they're not the best of players, but still, fighting 3v1 in BGs is still a task all in all by itself. So, but that was ended up being my daily, and finished it up for a shit ton of XP. Now the cool part about this clip is I ended up right after that BG I joined for my daily dungeon queue, and got down to the bottom of the thing, and these guys have already done majority of the content of this dungeon. So like I'm assuming one of the guys quit out early, or DC'd, or they kicked him. I don't know why anybody would get kicked from a normal dungeon. So this went by really quick. I mean, for it to be Elden Hollow 2. Elden Hollow 2 is also another kind of difficult dungeon, you know, but it's on easy or like non-vet mode, so it's not too big of a deal. I'm sorry there's not that much content that I brought to you guys in this video, but we're very close to 160 CP, and that's what's going to be the next video. So if, like I said, if you guys do enjoy this content and do enjoy the series, make sure that you give me your feedback down in the comment section below, because like I've said in my previous videos, your all's feedback is highly important. So next video is going to be some big grinds, going to grind some lot of gear, some like monster sets and stuff. So make sure you hit that notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.